Welcome back to Gear Shift Hub, your one-stop destination for premium motorcycle reviews, updates, and deep dives into the most exciting machines on two wheels. Today, we're firing up something truly American, bold, and dripping with old-school attitude. The 2025 Indian Chief Bobber. If the idea of a low-slung, torque-heavy cruiser with timeless aesthetics and modern technology gets your heart racing, then you're in for a treat. The Chief Bobber is a tribute to the post-war bobber culture. He is simple, stripped down, and mean, but the 2025 model is more refined than ever, bringing together heritage and tech in perfect harmony. Let's dig into everything that makes this motorcycle a true icon reborn. The heart of the 2025 Indian Chief Bobber remains its thundering Thunderstroke 116V twin engine, a 1,890cc air-cooled beast that cranks out a monstrous 162 Nm of torque at just 3,200 revolutions per minute. That's right, no need to rev it out. Twist the throttle and you're instantly propelled forward with old-school power delivered in a smooth, predictable wave. Indian has fine-tuned the throttle response and fuel injection mapping for 2025. Improving rideability at low speeds and enhancing mid-range grunt. Whether you're rolling through city streets or chasing horizons on the open road, this engine delivers a visceral experience that few bikes in the cruiser world can match. When it comes to performance, the 2025 Chief Bobber strikes a balance between relaxed cruising and raw muscle. The torque is available almost from idle, making it easy to ride even at low RPMs, while still having the power to roar past highway traffic with ease. The 6-speed transmission is slick and well geared for both city crawls and high-speed touring. And while this is an air-cooled engine, clever design elements like oil coolers and optimized airflow mean that it performs reliably even in hotter conditions. Indian has kept the engine exposed and beautifully crafted, reinforcing its mechanical authenticity while giving you that vintage look we all crave. Suspension duties are handled by telescopic forks with 132 mm of travel up front and dual rear shocks with adjustable preload, giving it a planted and predictable feel without compromising too much on comfort. Unlike many cruisers that feel like style over substance, the Chief Bobber corners better than you'd expect, thanks to a relatively short wheelbase of 1,626 mm and a low seat height of just 662 mm, which keeps the center of gravity low and enhances confidence for riders of all sizes. 29-degree rake and a 131 mm trail give it solid straight-line stability, while the responsive chassis makes urban riding surprisingly enjoyable. Braking is confidently managed by a 300 mm single front disc with 4 piston calipers, paired with a 300 mm rear disc with a 2-piston caliper, and both ends are supported by standard ABS. For a bike this size and weight, stopping power is more than adequate, and the lever feedback is progressive and predictable. The Chief Bobber isn't about aggressive performance riding, but it gives you enough bite and feel to ride hard if the moment calls for it. It feels composed and reliably exactly what you want on a heavyweight cruiser. Now let's talk about what grabs everyone's attention. First, to the design. The 2025 Indian Chief Bobber is arguably one of the best-looking cruisers on the market. The styling screams heritage, with its chunky tires, wire-spoked wheels, blacked-out engine, and shorty fenders that pay homage to the classic bobber builds of the A40s and A50s. The exposed frame, wide handlebars, solo saddle, and chopped rear all create that aggressive low-rider stance that's sure to turn heads at every red light. Indian now offers new color options for 2025, including a stunning granite smoke, ruby metallic, and dark horse black, all finished in matte or satin for that stealthy premium look. The attention to detail is where Indian flexes its craftsmanship. From the seamless welds on the steel frame to the minimalistic yet solid switchgear, everything feels well thought out. Even the new LED lighting system, including the signature headlamp nacelle and turn signals, manages to look vintage without sacrificing modern visibility. The tank-mounted 4-inch ride command touchscreen is a brilliant inclusion. It blends into the retro styling but offers GPS, Bluetooth, music, ride data, and even phone notifications. This is where Indian really pulls ahead of competitors, offering retro looks without compromising on tech integration. In terms of rider ergonomics, the Chief Bobber is designed to let you cruise for hours. The wide, mini-ape handlebars keep your posture upright, while the forward foot controls stretch you out just enough for long-legged comfort. The solo seat is generously padded and sculpted to hold you in place, and for 2025, Indian has made slight improvements to seat foam density for better long-haul support. While passenger accommodations are minimal without an aftermarket seat, that's part of the stripped-down bobber. This one's built for the solo rider who loves the road and the spotlight. When it comes to features, the 2025 Chief Bobber strikes a fine balance. It includes cruise control, keyless ignition, USB charging, and 3 ride modes: Tour, Standard, and Sport. These modes adjust throttle sensitivity and traction control response to match your riding mood. There's no clutter of rider aids or unnecessary gimmicks. It's all practical and built for real-world use. The ride command system is optional in some markets, and when spec'd, it's one of the best interfaces you can get in the cruiser world. Fuel capacity sits at 15.1 liters, and despite the engine size, real-world fuel economy hovers around 18-20 km/L, which is respectable for a near 1900cc V-twin. You can expect a range of about 250-300 km on a full tank, making this a solid weekend cruiser or even a long-haul touring machine with the right accessories. Speaking of which, Indian offers a wide range of official gear from saddlebags and luggage racks to windshields and upgraded exhausts, making customization both easy and functional. Pricing for the 2025 Indian Chief Bobber starts around $17,500 for the base model and can climb up toward $20,000 with the dark horse trim and premium finishes. In India, we're expecting it to land between a superscript 118.5 to a superscript 121 lakhs sex showroom, depending on variant and accessories. Yes, it's a premium motorcycle, but what you're getting is a blend of legacy, American muscle, and modern sophistication. In this price bracket, few bikes offer the same level of presence, character, and tech refinement that the Chief Bobber brings to the table. So, who is this bike really for? The 2025 Indian Chief Bobber is for the rider who wants to stand out, and not just in terms of looks but also with raw, soul-satisfying power. It's for someone who values heritage but doesn't want to give up modern comfort or safety. If you've ever dreamed of owning a true American cruiser that speaks to both your inner rebel and your practical side, the Chief Bobber deserves to be on your short list. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement, a rolling piece of history with enough attitude to match its size. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2025 Indian Chief Bobber here at Gear Shift Hub. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications so we've got more cruiser content, adverb reviews, and exclusive launch coverage coming your way. Got thoughts on the Chief Bobber? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, ride safe, ride loud, and keep shifting gears.